So MJF comes out for the strapping. First, we have Dustin, by the way, saying, as comfortable as this will be for myself and the world, MJF needs to know Cody is a lot tougher than he thinks he is. So MJF comes out. Cody comes out. He takes his shirt off, says, let's get this over with. So MJF takes the mic and he says, I got a really nice belt on. Far too nice to touch you. I want your belt. Cody's like, oh, Jesus. Gives him his belt. Fans are chanting asshole. Cody turns around. MJF snaps the belt, makes Cody flinch. He howls with laughter. So it's time for the first lashing. Gives him the big lash, takes his jacket off. Butcher and the Blade, rest of the heels, they come out to watch. MJF gives him the second one. Cody spins around. MJF just demands he hits him. Cody won't hit him. MJF gives him a third one. This time Cody falls to his knees. Arn comes down to the ring, screaming at Cody, don't give him the satisfaction. MJF is screaming that Arn can't help him. MJF gives him the fourth one. Cody's now all the way on the mat. MJF screaming at him. If he wants to quit, he can quit right now. Cody fights to his feet. He demands another one. MJF hits the fifth one. Dustin runs down to the ring. He says, MJF, you give these to me instead. MJF says, you can't take the rest. That's not how this works. It has to be Cody. So get out of my ring along with everybody else. So Dustin consoles Cody and he leaves. MJF whacks him 6 times, 7 times. Cody's got his head on the bottom rope. Young Bucks come out. They're not telling Cody to quit. They're saying, dude, you only got 3 more. You only got 3 more of these. Crowd's clapping. They're stomping their feet. He gets back in the ring. MJF hits him with the 8th one. Tells him to stay down. Fans are chanting his name. He's got tears in his eyes. Holds up 2 fingers. Flips off MJF. MJF is about to give him number 9 when Wardlow stops him. The fans chant, Wardlow sucks. MJF says, I'm giving Wardlow one of these lashes. This fucking Wardlow.
God, did he kill him?
Jiminy Christmas. He almost split him in half with this one.
You should see the frickin' on that. It was like the right side of his back and shoulder. What a bruise that thing left.
Cody is now bleeding. He falls flat. He crawls to the bottom rope. He's trying to make it to his feet, but he collapses. MJF says, I guess you're not getting the match. Brandy storms down to ringside. She says, I'd do this if I could. You've only got one more. Just one more. He's in tears. He kisses her hand. The fans are clapping, stomping their feet. He stands up, goes right face to face with MJF. MJF just straps him right across his Dusty Rhodes tattoo on his chest. Cody's dead. Falls down. MJF got his 10 lashes. But now he's furious that Cody won't quit. So the second Cody gets to his feet, MJF runs over. He kicks him right in the balls. He runs for his life. Locker room rushes to ringside. MJF and Wardlow run for their lives through the crowd. Crowd's chanting for Cody. This was awesome.
This was fantastic.
The emotion that they got out of the fans, the emotion that I got in my email bin. I got more emails about this fucking strapping than anything that I can remember since probably Hell in a Cell. And those were negative emails. These were all positive emails. There are people telling me they were crying when they were watching this. This guy's just selling. He's selling like you can't believe. They got him over as the biggest babyface. They got MJF over as the biggest heel. They got Wardlow. They set up Wardlow Cody by giving Wardlow the 1 lash. So they set up the cage match. And then they either had a real fan or a planted fan go after MJF. So they either, and it's AEW, so I presume it was a plant, but they either did that to put over what a dastardly guy this was, or if it was an actual fan, that also got over how dastardly this guy was. This was a home run from top to bottom.
Yeah, I certainly agree. It was Cody was so good in that segment, and MJF's a superstar. So there you go.
It was awesome.
Yeah, I'm really, because I was not that excited over the strapping going in. I mean, it was.
I told you this would be great, Dave. I told you this on Monday.
Yeah, no, I mean, it wasn't that. I mean, I knew it would probably be really good, but I just it wasn't one of those things where I was thinking like this is going to just do great television numbers. I thought it would be as a segment very good, and it actually was much better than I thought. I don't know that it necessarily does big television numbers, but as a television segment, it was incredible. I mean, it was like one of the best segments on television in a long, long time as far as like a vignette goes. I mean, because like you said, it had every emotion, and that, it really was Cody, and then the whole thing with Brandy, and like, so Brandy's deal's over, I guess. She can't be the whatever, that gimmick. And Kong is gone. Kong went back to filming what's the show?
Glow.
So Kong went back to Glow for a while, so she won't be back for a little while. And the Brandy group is done. They're not going to be cutting anyone's hair. And yeah, I mean, that is a loose end, but probably for the better, because a lot of people didn't like that gimmick anyway. So there you go. Brandy's back to being
great.
Yeah. Well, I liked her better as a babyface anyway.
She's horribly miscast as a heel.
I think for a lot of reasons I agree with you. I think that she really wanted it, but I think that she's a phenomenal babyface promo, and really because of her role, as far as kind of like the face of the company, the chief brand manager and all that, I think it's better to be consistent and just have her. I mean, you can do both. I mean, Stephanie McMahon does both, but I think a lot of people just thought it was like too much of trying to be Stephanie McMahon. And anyway, that's the deal.